Apologies on the delay. I think we're live. I psyched myself out. I thought I had hit live and we weren't live. All right, let's refresh. I just want to make sure this is going out. I think I'm having trouble with the software. Nope, we are live. All right, good. I got to close and reopen the YouTube app, I guess, on my phone. That's the problem. But yeah, I definitely forgot to hit the go live button. It's a 2-button press when you schedule a stream in advance, which is much easier. All right, there we go. We got some audio. All right, so Carolina Hurricanes at San Jose Sharks for the nightcap for tonight. Sharks have lost twice in overtime. Heartbreakers. They gave away again a game against the Vegas Golden Knights, and then they lost in overtime to the Ducks. All right, let me refresh this real quick, and let's get the roster sheet up. Oh, they still don't have it. All right. Well, we can go through the healthy scratches then. So for the Canes, Jacob Slavin, or is it Slavin? I think it's Slavin. Slavin is out. I think he's a former Wolf, Chicago Wolf. Jesperi Kotkaniemi and Charles Alexis Legault. I think he's from the Wolves too. Yeah, I think the Wolves, since the Chicago Wolves are the Hurricanes affiliate, I think I'm going to adopt Carolina as at least my second favorite team. I like the Los Angeles Kings. I suppose if the Blackhawks ever make the playoffs, I'll root for them, but I'm blacked out and not going to pay to watch that terrible team at the moment after having it free last year. All right, Sharks scratches are Vincent Descharnay, Shakir Mukmadulin, and Colin Graff. Mukama Dulin. I have no idea. I'm going to have to really look up pronunciations. So tonight's game is in San Jose. They have a rematch December 7th in Carolina in the afternoon. Must be a weekend. All right. So welcome Lynn Walker, who says, "Go Canes." Yep, I agree. Again, Chicago Wolves are nearby. I root for them. Might get a chance to do some of their home games live. I think their home opener is Saturday, but I'm going to do the Hurricanes Kings game instead. My two favorite teams, but just rooting for a good game there. All right, why don't they have the sheets up yet? It's 9:04. This game's starting in 6 minutes. Hello, welcome, Tommy Cornwell. Again, I happen to be a channel that, for some reason, YouTube is showing the handles, the after the @ symbol instead of the channel name. But mine's the same channel name and handle, Sinbin Stream. But welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to take another break. I'm doing the Hurricanes broadcast. I found, even though FanDuel networks have that line at the bottom of the screen, they do put who's out on the ice there. So at first I wasn't so sure, but I think their coverage might be better. I had the ESPN Plus app crashed on me twice for the early game. Hopefully that nonsense is over with for the night. All right, they're talking about Celebrini of the Sharks. Gosh darn it. All right, let's just go over the finals then while we wait. So the early game we did, Maple Leafs 7, Predators 4, 2 empty net goals for Toronto at home. Canadians win in overtime at home over the Kraken 5-4. Hello. Thank you for chatting. Tommy. Canadians 5-4 in overtime over the Kraken. Oilers, yeah. I was going to say, did they add an empty netter? Because it was 1-0 for a long time. Yeah, they did. With 1:08 to go. Yeah, I'll root for the Canes. Sorry, I don't have any Cane stuff. I may have to buy at least a Cane hat, but this is the team they used to be, the Hartford Whalers. Whalers moved to Carolina in the 90s. But yeah, as a Kings fan, I guess I'll root against the Sharks because I'm a Kings. Again, I think I'm gonna go with Kings and Canes as my first two favorite teams. One from each conference. Let's see. Oilers did win. They added an empty netter, 2-0 over the Rangers. Oh, yeah. I know you know. I just wasn't sure you were a Canes fan or not. Capitals won in overtime over the Lightning 3-2. But thanks for being here. Okay, underway in the second. Flames lead in Calgary at home 2-0 over the Knights. Stars get the first goal at home over the Wild, 1-0, just under 11 to go in the first period. Penguins Ducks later. Yeah, I've kind of always hated the Ducks. All right, that's cool. Yeah, so again, tomorrow night, those are the only two games I can do. Senators, because the two games are on HBO Max or TNT. I don't have access to either. And I probably would wonder if I would that be blacked out anyways for the Hawks? No, I guess it would be a national game. So Senators, Sabres, oh boy, Sabres, and Senators without Tkachuk, by the way. He got hurt against the Senators Monday. Something wrong with his hand or wrist. Got cross-checked by Yossi. Senators, Sabres at 6. Probably Flames Mammoth is going to be joined in progress. Thursday night football. Friday night Sharks Mammoth, another Mammoth game. I think the guy who's a member of the channel voted for it because he wants the Sharks. And I picked, Sharks Mammoth. And I picked Hurricanes Kings for Friday night, a little bit of a night off. Then a triple header Sunday. All right, debut tonight in net for a Hurricanes goalie. Maybe season debut. It'd be nice if the game sheets. I took down the wrong thing. Are the game sheets up? Okay, finally. All right, Brandon Bussi, Bussi, or is it Bussy? We'll say Bussy. Against Alex Nedeljkovic. Nedeljkovic. Well, no, ignore the J. That's a mouthful. All right, underway. 19:55 to go. Battle in the near corner. Shot by the Sharks into the far corner. They battle for it. Centering pass blocked. Behind the net, Canes. Oh, it came loose to the goalie. He tapped it away. Through the crease, and looks like Toffoli has it for the Sharks. And they can't keep it in at the blue line, but we got a whistle already at 19:35. Might have been offsides. Nope, we got a penalty. 2-minute minor on the Canes, number 19. Brindamore shaking his head. Yeah, I definitely don't like the Ducks. I will say that. as a kind of a former. It was Keandre Miller for slashing, by the way. So San Jose on the power play. Face off in front of the net. Growing up, I would have hated the North Stars, so now the Dallas Stars and the St. Louis Blues. So I guess those are still my two least favorite. I've softened on Detroit since they moved to the Eastern Conference, and they've got Patrick Kane as well. All right, San Jose on the power play. Where are they going to put shots on goal on this broadcast, by the way? 19:06 to go. First period. Sharks can't get anything going on the power play. Canes clear it down the length of the ice again. Behind the net. Played by the goalie. Finally into the O-zone. Sharks send it around. Into the near corner. At the blue line. Cross ice pass. Shot. I think it was blocked into the far corner. And cleared down the length of the ice by the Canes. Goalie plays it behind the net. 18.5 to go in the first period. They barely got it in, and it was tapped out again. 42 seconds to go. Miserable power play for San Jose. Dumped in from neutral zone. Battle in the near corner. Sent out near the near boards. 9 has it for San Jose. Now they have it in the O-zone again. Ooh, knocked off the puck, and then the Canes clear it down the length of the ice. So, huge, or very impressive kill, I should say, in progress. And this is probably going to do it. Canes just break out from behind the net. Puck is in the O-zone. Penalty is over. We're full strength. Canes work it into the near corner behind the net. Sent out, and Canes intercept. Pass ahead. Off the boards. Can't get there in time. Steered into the far corner. Kept in at the blue line by the Canes, but now the Sharks have it in their own end. Knocked in and sent into the far corner. Sent around the net. Near corner. They say 1-0 shots on goal for San Jose. I don't know where they're going to put this on their broadcast. Shot. Oh, there it is. Let's see if they do it. That was a shot from the slot. Good save. And then puck's going the other way. Sharks in their own end. Behind the net. Yeah, now they have the shots on goal. I guess they just wait until there is a shot on goal to put it up on the graphic. Dumped in by Carolina. Still doesn't have a shot on goal. Worked around behind the net. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Sent back out. Long shot. Tipped into the netting. Let's see if they can get a pronunciation here. Orloff with the shot. Glove save by Bussey. Or is it Busey? All right, we'll get it later. Canes have the puck in the offensive zone. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Worked into the corner again, Carolina. Still a battle along the boards. Behind the net, centering pass gets tapped out of the zone by San Jose. Not a lot of offensive opportunities here so far. Let's make sure that's muted. Yep, it is. Sharks going the other way. It ended up being a 3-on-3, and it's stolen away by the Canes. Back and forth is like a ping pong match. The Carolina did get a shot on goal. I guess I didn't see it. 1-1. Under 15.5 to go in the first period. Far corner battle for the puck. Sharks can't get it out. And now I meant the Canes couldn't get it out. Sharks have to send it back in from the neutral zone. Puck is sent down the length of the ice. Canes track it down behind the net. That's 20. Sent ahead. Sharks. Under 15 to go. Canes intercept at the neutral zone. Offensive cross ice pass taken away by San Jose. And the goalie has to come out to the far faceoff circle to play it ahead to the neutral zone. Canes far faceoff circle. Centering pass goes through the crease. Sharks take it and dump it out of the end, and the Canes dump it in. Sharks play it behind their own net. Sent up the far or near boards and out of the zone. Neutral ice dumped in by the Canes behind the Sharks net. Kept in by the Canes near faceoff circle. And I think somebody played the puck with a high stick, or we got a penalty. I don't think it's a penalty. I think somebody knocked it down with a high stick. 14-13 to go. Only one shot on goal. Who's my favorite player on the team? Probably a former Wolf, if I can find one. I'll have to look. Oh, these linesmen, they kill me. We switched from 77 to 71 for the draw for the Canes. All right, dumped in by the Canes. Actually, on net, save and then frozen puck at 14:07. Riley with the shot, number 6. Yeah, Slavin. Yeah, they have 4 scratches. Mike Riley, 11th season. Face off. Sharks get the puck. Skated out of the zone. Up off the near boards. Not out. Goudreau is there for the Sharks. He sends it into the near corner. Out of the zone by the Canes. Now they have it in the O-zone. 77-50. Near faceoff circle. Fell down. I don't know if he got knocked down. No call. 71 with the puck. Shot. It's blocked into the near corner. Puck behind the net. Sharks have it. Into the corner. Battle for the puck. Into the near corner. Canes keep it in at the blue line. No, it gets away. Sharks have it. Shot. Top of the faceoff circle. Saved into the near corner. Good pad save by the goalie. Sharks still battling for the puck. It's in their own end. Canes have it. Centering pass got through everybody and out of the zone. Oh, man. They could have connected on that. That might have been a goal. A nice right in the slot and just didn't get the pass, or it got tipped away maybe by the Sharks. They say 2-2 shots on goal. 71 for the Sharks gets taken down. No whistle. 12:37 to go, first period. Pass ahead. Sharks at the red line. Dump it in. Chased into the near corner. Behind the net pass by Canes. Not out. Sharks keep it in. Blast just inside the blue line was wide or tipped wide. Into the near corner. Canes have it. Going the other way. Over the red line. Pass. Stayed on side. Far faceoff circle. Shot. Straight up into the air. Behind the net. Near faceoff circle. Canes control the puck. At the blue line. And send it off the far boards. Chipped in behind the net. Sharks send it behind their own net and up and out of the zone. And they backhand it on net. Steered aside with the stick to the near boards by the Canes goalie. Behind the net, Canes with the puck. Can't get it out. Sharks. Oh, I thought the Sharks kept it in. Canes take it over. Near boards. Dumped in. 77 on the Sharks sends it out. Yeah, I got to learn these names. Apologies. Haven't done either team yet this year, I don't think. 2 players trip, 1 on each team. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Up the near boards and out. Sharks have the puck at the red line and try to dump it in. Knocked back out of the zone by Carolina. 28 with the puck. Sends it around the boards to 5. Shot. Oh, nobody tipped it. It's a great centering pass, and it got through to the near boards. 28 sends one on net. Gloved. And rebound cleared out. Canes try to put it back in. We have not had a whistle for a while because we're due for the under 14-minute timeout. Or ad break. Chipped into the zone for the Sharks. Canes can't get it out. Kept in by the Sharks. Stick handling, and then 81 lost it. 11 dumps it in for the Canes. Hello, Derek. I'll get to the chat at the next timeout. Sent behind the net. Sharks. We're approaching 10 minutes to go in the first period. Centering pass does not get through. Sharks clear the zone. Canes dump it in, and they're going to go for a line change, I believe. Well, they kept it in the zone, though. Pressure on. Behind the net. In the far corner. Centering at the blue line. Shot. Deflected wide behind the net. Far corner. Far boards. Kept in at the blue line. Shot was high or wide and now sent out the near boards by the Sharks. Canes have it in their own end, so we're going to be due 2 timeouts. And chipped in, and the Sharks goalie freezes it at 9:28. So we'll get a timeout there. It is 4-4 shots on goal now. 9:28 to go. First period. Just 1 penalty. Okay, least favorite team? Yeah, Blues. And I guess still the Stars, even though they're in Dallas instead of Minnesota. Never really liked the Ducks either. So, I don't know. As a Kings fan. Who's my favorite? And hello, Derek. Thanks for joining. Okay, on the Canes, what do we got? I mean, what? Sebastian Aho is probably the best player, right? I don't know. Maybe Stahl. Try to look for some maybe. Taylor Hall. Geez, that guy's been around a while. He was briefly on the Hawks, I think. Or got traded last year. Seth Jarvis sounds familiar. I'm wondering if. Trying to see if any of these guys were on the Wolves last year. Miller, Aho, Nikishin, Jarvis, Walker, Ehlers, Blake, Hall. Slavin might be former Wolf. I think he got called up recently. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen too many Canes games. And like I said, since I only have the Sharks, because, Kopitar's retiring. Want to see them do well in his last year. Seth and brother Caden. All right, back underway in the first period. And a shot and a save, frozen. 9:24 to go. Jarvis on the ice for Carolina. 5-4 shots on goal. Near face-off circle. Yeah, Jarvis is out there. Canes keep it in the zone. Sharks just knocked it out to neutralize. They retreat behind the net, pass off the boards, sent out of the zone, intercepted. Canes in the O zone. Drop pass gets away in the far face-off circle. 71 of the Sharks sends it ahead. Chipped out by Carolina. They're going the other way. That's Jarvis. Shot and a glove save. Jarvis, another shot at 8:43. Okay, so Jarvis is 24. Stahl is 11. Miller, 19. Aho, 20. Well, who's your favorite player on the Carolina Hurricanes? Let me know in the chat. And they kicked out Stahl from the faceoff. All right, pass back to the blue line. Whiffed on it, and it's a turnover. Sharks one-on-one. Going the other way, shot, backhander. What a save by the Carolina goalie, but we got a penalty, and maybe are they going to rule a penalty shot? And speaking of the Stars, they're up 2-0 already. Let's listen in on the call. Gostisbehere with the slash of Skinner. So what number is Gostisbehere? 4. Okay, another power play coming up for San Jose. Another penalty on that breakaway. 8:18 to go. All right. Sharks on the power play behind the net, near the blue line, and out. Carolina cleared the zone. 8 minutes to go, first period. Sharks in the zone again. I see Toffoli out there, 73. Far corner, sent around to the near corner. Still a battle for the puck near boards. Centering pass and a shot, and how did that not result in a goal by Toffoli? A great centering pass, and from the far faceoff circles, somehow Toffoli either missed or it was a great save. Hurricanes get a shot on goal, shorthanded. It's saved into the netting, so the draw will be in the San Jose end. Wow. Toffoli might have made the pass. That's what happened. Oh, it's just a great save. Who got the shot? Smith, number 2. Oh, yeah, Will Smith. That's right. So Toffoli made the pass. Face-off. Won by the Canes. Shot on goal. I thought he was going to hang on to it. He tried to put it behind the net. 2 shorthanded shots. 8-5 shots on goal. Hurricanes. Less than 30 seconds to go on the power play for San Jose. Far corner battle for the puck. Sent around to the near boards. Back to the blue line. 9 shoots. Saved into the far corner and cleared down the length of the ice by the Canes. Number 5, Chatfield on the clearing attempt. Dumped in, and that's it. We are full strength. Sharks near corner, behind the net. 77 sends it back to the blue line. Sent around behind the net. Sharks near boards. And sent ahead into the O-zone for the Canes. In the far face-off circle. Shot is deflected into the near corner. Brought out of the zone by the Sharks, but the Canes have it in their own defensive end. Pass ahead, carries the puck in, 37 for the Canes. Behind the net, centering pass gets blocked. Sharks send it into the near corner. Battle for the puck behind the net now. Ford 81 who clears it, but this might be icing. It is on the Sharks at 5:30, and we still need the. I think we still need the under 10 media timeout and the under 6 now as well. 8-5 shots on goal. Is it Bussy or? All right. Centering pass to the face-off, near face-off circle. A shot is saved behind the net. 9-5. Canes shots on goal lead. Behind the Canes net. Canes skated out of there. 21 ahead to 27 into the ozone. Shot blocked. Behind the net. Near corner now. 20. Number 3 has it for the Sharks, though. Sends it up the near boards. Not out. 4 keeps it in. Pass to 27. Down low. Oh, missed a pass to the slot to Jarvis, I believe. And it's sent down the length of the ice. And another icing on the Sharks at 4:44 in the first. Yeah, Seth Jarvis is 24. Okay. Oh, Ehlers is 27. Okay. Yeah, I got to get these names down. All right, back to live action. Shot and save from just inside the blue line at 4:38. Walker on the shot. That should be a whistle. Yeah, I think we are still owed another media timeout. We've done the under 14, now the under 10. We got to do the under 6. Oh, okay, let's go back to tonight's action. Flames 2, Knights 1, 5:34 to go in the second. First intermission, Stars up at home and will be on the power play, up 2-0 on the Wild. Of course, Sharks, Canes scoreless. Or Canes at Sharks. Penguins, Ducks in like 7 minutes or so. Again, finals earlier. Maple Leafs 7, Predators 4. Canadians 5-4 over the Kraken at home in overtime. Oilers 2-0 over the Rangers. They added an empty net goal with 1:08 to go in MSG. And the Capitals win in overtime at home 3-2 over the Lightning. All right. Yep, Senators Sabres tomorrow. Sabres 0-3. Try to get to Flames at Mammoth as soon as we can. Of course, that's the Utah club now. Should have been Utah Yeti. Really disappointed they didn't call it Utah Yeti. Yeah. And then Thursday night football. Steelers Bengals. All right, back underway. Far face-off circle. Canes have it in the ozone. Behind the net. Sharks chasing up the near boards. Kept in. 9-39 for the Sharks. Still can't get it out. Kept in. Whoop, we got a whistle, though. Carrier at 4:19. What's going on? Carrier with the boarding against Ferraro, number 39. 28 boarding. Another power play for the Sharks. Yeah, that was a good call. Can't do that. That'll send the Sharks back on the power play at 4:19 to go. They're 0 for 2. Not much offense generated so far for San Jose. But Carolina having to kill their third power play already in the first period. Face off. Sharks control in the O-zone. Back to the blue line. Down low and out of the zone. Man, I might switch to the Sharks feed because I don't know. This FanDuel doesn't show like who's on the ice very. I haven't seen it at all tonight. All they have is this FanDuel ad. Dumped in by the Sharks into the near corner. Chipped up in the air. Kane skated out to neutral ice. Sharks take over. 3:47 to go. Under a minute and a half on the power play. Sharks haven't gotten a shot yet, and the Canes clear it down the length of the ice once again. Yeah, I might see how the Sharks broadcast is because I don't know. This Canes broadcast, I'll have to keep an eye on it after the power play. All right, to the far boards. Sent around to the near side. To Foley. Centers it. Down low. Cross ice pass. Far face-off circle. Shot. Save. Rebound. I don't know if that was saved or deflected. Toffoli got on the rebound. The puck is out of the zone. Oh, we got a breakaway for number 20. Shot. And there's a penalty. Might be a penalty shot. Sharks penalty coming up on the shorthanded breakaway with 38 seconds to go on the power play. Wait, why am I off a second? Well, that's fine. Let's listen in. Will Smith slashing. So who's that? Number 2, right? Yeah, so Aho almost got a shorty. Keep forgetting Aho is 20. All right, we'll have 4-on-4, and then the Canes will get their first power play of the game. Under 3 to go in the first period. Sharks just killing time behind their own net. Now they finally skate out. Neutral zone. Lose the puck in the O-zone. Stahl centers it. Puck is frozen. No, he didn't freeze it. The Sharks goalie. I thought they were going to call a frozen puck. All right, clear down the length of the ice. Because the Sharks are shorthanded now, the 4-on-4 part is over. Short power play here for Carolina. Why is my time off? I don't know. Aho sends it around to the far boards, and it goes out. What was that? All right, 44 seconds on the power play still. Aho chases near corner. Puck is loose, and Sharks send it down the length of the ice. Goalie goes to play it. It's Bussy. Nope, he didn't. Number 4 takes it out of there. Drop pass. 22 seconds on the power play. Give and go. They dump it in to the far corner. Minute 10 left, first period, and Sharks send it down the length of the ice. That one may have even been on net. 11-7 are the shots on goal. Under a minute, first period, dumped in. Penalty is over. Centering pass, and shot was wide. Ooh, that shot might have hit the goalie. 12-8 shots on goal. Under 40 seconds to go. Shot blocked into the far corners, maybe saved. Battle for the puck, sent behind the net. Both teams battling for the puck. 20 seconds to go, first period. 28 sends it. Oh, they keep it in, though. Puck got away. Near corner battle, sent up the near boards. Stolen pass. Shot, saved by the Sharks with only 6.3 to go. By 33, the Sharks goalie. Shot by 28. That is Carrier. How do you say Alex Nedeljikov? Nedeljikovic. I don't know. Yeah, Nedeljikovic. I'm having trouble. Sorry. Alex N. and Brandon Bussey we'll go with. Oh, man. Psych on the draw. Can we just drop the puck, linesman? I really hate this. Face off. Shot. High. Still in the O-zone, but that's going to do it for the first period. No score after 20 minutes. Let's get the second period clock, or first intermission clock going. All right, let's check the other scores real quick and some other things, and then we'll take a brief break. Yeah, here's the games coming up. Here's the clock for the second period start. Well, no goals. 14-8 shots on goal. So I need to fix that. Penalties. Miller slashing at 25 seconds in. How did they say that? Ghostisbehari. That's not it. Slashing 11:31. Carrier boarding 15:41. Then we had a brief 4-on-4 because Will Smith slashed Aho on a breakaway. But what was left of the power play, they couldn't convert. So Carolina 0 for 1. And and San Jose 0 for 3 on the power play. 62.5% face-off wins for Carolina, 37.5% for San Jose. 3-3 hits, block shots 6-1 Sharks, giveaways 11-5 Carolina. 3-0 them Carolina on takeaways. All right. Let's take a quick look at the scores. Second intermission, Flames 2, Knights 1. First intermission, Stars 2, Wild nothing. Stars still have a power play to start the second. And Penguins, Ducks just about to start or just underway. Maybe it's the Ducks home. No, it can't be the Ducks home opener. Or is it? I don't know. So we have one more final. Wait, I thought we had another final. No, I guess that's it. All right, well, earlier finals, as seen here on Sinbin Stream, Leafs 7, Predators 4, 2 empty net goals for the Leafs. Canadians over the Kraken in overtime, 5-4 in Montreal. Rangers lose at home 2-0 to the Oilers. Oilers had an empty net goal. And in overtime, Capitals 3-2 over the Lightning. And those are your 8 games tonight. All right, yeah, we are underway in Anaheim between the Penguins and the Ducks. Here, let's take a look. So Alex Nedeljkovic, 14 saves on 14 shots for the Sharks, and Brandon Bussey, 8 saves on 8 shots. Yeah, 0 for 1 on the power play for the Canes, a minute 23 of power play only, though. And wait, 0 for 1, 0 for 3 on 5 minutes and 23 seconds for the Sharks. Let's see. All right, I think I'll take a quick break, then I'll be back. I think I'll leave the scoreboard up instead of the stats here. You can keep an eye on the other games. There's the... Yeah, okay, Wild Stars is about to get back underway. But, all right, let me get the music queued up, and I'll take a quick break. Appreciate you all being here, watching, and chatting. If you have any questions, comments, criticisms, or critiques, fire away, please. Thanks to everybody who has already liked and subscribed. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please be sure to hit like and or subscribe. Doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers, and helps us with growing the channel. And thanks all again for your support. All right, I forgot the poll. Who wins in San Jose tonight? I forgot to do it. Carolina Hurricanes, who are what, 2-0? All right, 1 second. Wait, right? Let's double check the standings real quick. Or maybe say... All right, yep. Wait, the Panthers are 3-1? Wait, this isn't right. Panthers, yeah, we're not. This isn't the Panthers, duh. Yeah, Canes are 2-0. Sharks are 0-2 with 2 points. All right, so we got the poll up. Vote either Canes or Sharks to participate on who you think is going to win. Let's see. Oilers lead the Pacific, tied with the Kraken, 5 points each. Avalanche lead the Predators in the West, 7 points to 5. Predators picked up their first loss in regulation tonight to Toronto. Of course, the Hawks are... Wow, Mammoth are down, and yeah, well, they played less games. Hawks have 3 points in 4 games. They're only -1 in goal differential. And the Capitals lead 6-4 in points over the Canes. The Canes obviously still playing tonight in the Metropolitan. And in the Atlantic, Panthers, Bruins, and Canadians, all 3-1 with 6 points. All right. Let's get the music queued up, and I'll take a break. One second. Excuse me. Hey, we got a sub in the first game and a sub in this one. Thank you so much. And let's see. Make sure that's muted. It is. Got 4 likes. All right. Well, I hope everybody in here is enjoying the live stream. Please do hit like. Appreciate you all. All right, let's find the music. Try to pick something we didn't play in the first 2 intermissions. Might be difficult. Let's see. All right, here's about 4 in a row that I can't. I don't think I played these. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Hope you're having a great Tuesday night. Hope to see you tomorrow night again for some more hockey. Make sure that's muted real quick. All right. All right, just checking the audio again. Yeah, 2007, Kings had a minor league affiliate with the Monarchs. Yeah, I do remember that. Or I've heard of that team. Reading Royals. I don't know much about the ECHL. Vegas, yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember the Wolves being the Vegas affiliate. They were independent one year, a couple of years ago. I think they've been back with the Canes last year and this year. Yeah, again, I don't know much about the ECHL. Anything change in these games? Holy cow, it's 2-0 Pittsburgh Penguins over the Anaheim Ducks. What is going on in Anaheim? Ricard Raquel from Shea and Crosby and Justin Brazeau. I think it's Brazeau. Brazo from Shea and Malkin. And there's still 12:31 to go in the first. Oh, we got to get set for this game to resume, though. As we get set for the second period. All right. Jeff Skinner, the 2011 Calder Trophy winner, I guess, with the AHL. All right, I did switch to the Sharks broadcast, but if it's no better, I'll just switch back. Sorry, I'm trying to get some dust off the camera. I apologize for getting so close. Oh, boy. All right. They're talking about the 2010 draft class. All right. Face off, center ice. Sharks take it in their own end behind the net. Sharks go in their teal, maybe black, going right to left this period. And Carolina in the white jerseys, red, everything else, going left to right. Puck is behind the Carolina bench. Or not bench, net. Feel like this is closer. I don't know if they're using the same cameras or not. Centering pass does not get through. Shot and deflected wide. Canes try to clear it out, and Sharks dump it back into the far corner. Behind the net, Canes flip it out again. Neutral zone, into the O zone, near boards. Backhanded behind the net, played out by the Sharks. Goalie, but not out of the neutral zone. Toffoli there for the Sharks. Back behind the Sharks net, 18:55 to go. Over into the near boards, kept in at the blue line. Sent to the far corner. Aho with it in the center. Now near face-off circle. Doubles back to the blue line. Blast. Shot. It's in. It's a goal for the Canes. Hey, and somebody with the green Whalers jersey. So 1-0 Carolina. Aho passed it to the blue line. I don't know if this blast from the blue line got through or if it got tipped. We'll have to take a... No, nobody got it. It just got beat him glove side to the near side. Sean Walker. That's got to be an Aho assist. Yeah, he beat him glove side. At 18:36 to go in the second. 15-9 shots on goal. Carolina leads. All right, center ice face-off. Dumped into the O-zone by the Sharks into the near corner. Played up the near boards by Carolina. Nope, back behind the net. 10 for the Sharks with the puck. Hey, Star Strider. Predict score 3-1. Carolina over San Jose. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for being here. Shot wide by Carolina. And it's finally out of the Sharks' own end. Pass into the O-zone, far boards, battle for the puck in the far corner. Under 17:50 to go. Still battling for the puck. It's in the far face-off circle now, taken to neutral ice by the Sharks. Trying to dump it back in. Canes send it the other way. Battle at the near blue line. Dumped in by the Canes into the far corner. All right. Sent back out to the blue line. Canes just finished a change shot and a save. Good save by the Sharks goalie. That was a long bomb, and it found the net, and a good save either in the shoulder or chest area. 17:05 in the second period. Sent behind the net. Sharks have it. Now battle loose, almost a stuff attempt on a wraparound by the Canes. The puck came loose. They blew it dead. I don't know if the goalie ever froze it. Nedeljkovic, however you say it. I'm going to have to listen how to say that name sometime. Let's listen in. Yeah, that was off the shoulder, I think. That blast by Riley. Yeah, right shoulder save. Nedeljkovic. It's hard to say. Nedeljkovic. Nedeljkovic. It's so... I apologize. I'll have to practice that one before I do another Sharks game. 17-9 shots on goal. 1-0 lead Carolina as well. Near face-off circle. Battle in the near corner for the puck. Sharks send it behind their own net. Hit by number 11. Skated out of there. Two-line pass. 1-on-0. Oh, what a save off the backhand by the Canes goaltender. I already forgot his name again. I'm sorry. Bussy. And we got a whistle. Oh, yeah, we'll do the goal visualizer later. Shoot, how much time? 16.5 to go. 21 went to the backhand, and, yeah, he didn't get much on it. But a good, pad save by Bussy, if it is Bussy. Yeah, they call him Bussy. Okay. Yeah, good save by Bussy. He came out of the net and stuffed it. So 17-10 shots on goal now. And they kicked the Shark out of the draw. Shot. Through the crease. That one wasn't on net. Actually, they did give one on net. 17-11. Chipped out of there to center ice. In front of the Sharks bench. Sharks have it at center ice. They dump it in. Behind the net, Bussy touches it up. Canes finally get it out of their own end. Sharks have it at the blue line. Dump it in from the red line to the far corner. Behind the net, 72. In the far corner, battle for the puck. 5 for the Canes with it. Behind the net, 15:32 to go. Sharks take it back. A neutral ice, number 72 alone. Shot and a goal. I think it went 5-hole on Bussy. Eklund with the breakaway, and not Bussy's fault. He was hung out to dry. And he may have gotten beat 5-hole at 15:22. What is this replay angle? Yeah. Defense was slow to get back. Yep, he got beat 5-hole. He came out of the crease. And, yeah, it was a turnover by Aho that led to this break. Toffoli with a great pass. And just buried 5-hole by Eklund. So Toffoli and Leddy on the assist. Aho and Jarvis assisted Walker's goal. We're tied at 1. 15-22 in the second. Face-off taken control by the Sharks. Up the near boards. 10 chasing it. Battle in the far corner. Sent down the length of the ice for icing against Carolina at 15:04. All right. If Vegas can't beat Calgary, would you be surprised? I don't know. I'm not really sure how good Calgary is, but Vegas struggled with the Sharks the other night. The Sharks gave that game away, but they're giving the Canes all they can handle here. Under 15 to go. Battle in the near corner, sent around the far boards, kept in at the blue line, centered to the slot, and the shot was blocked into the far corner. 17-12 shots on net. Sharks have it in their own end again. Canes got that goal, and then maybe one shot after that. It hasn't been much. Sharks have been pressuring in the O-zone, where they have it again. Oh, deflected away. This time the Canes get it. Slavin got, I think, no, Slavin scratched tonight. I forgot. Never mind. Take it. No, still not out. Canes finally have it. They're catching the Sharks on a change. Oh, somebody just got hooked down or tripped. Yeah, they called it hooking. 14:05. So a Cane power play here. 81 with the hooking penalty. Or is it? Yeah. Got Blake. Gaudette with the hooking call, number 81. So at 14:05, Hurricanes go to the power play for the second time. They had a short one in the first period. Yeah, goalies are playing pretty well. Not too bad. Nothing either of them could really do on those goals. Face-off won by the Canes at the blue line. Okay, good. They're putting the player who has the puck up there. Aho got a shot. It got steered away. Jarvis sends it back to the blue line. Over to Ehlers. And stolen. Sharks have it behind their own net. In the far corner. Canes have it. Goes to be, however you say his name. Let's say 4 to Ehlers. Ehlers behind the net. Svechnikov to Ehlers. Jarvis back to Ehlers. Near faceoff circle. Back to the blue line. Number 4. Over to Aho. Shot. Ehlers must have been wide or tipped. And I think it went into the netting at 13-16. They still got... How do they have 112 to go on the power play? I've been syncing my times up right. Stadium Arena says Mitch Marner's my favorite Golden Knights player. Yeah, new from Toronto. Isn't their defenseman. I don't know. I don't think either team has blocked a lot of shots, if that's what you're asking. It is 18-12. I mean, that's not a lot of shots for the Sharks. Hall, Taylor Hall, longtime NHLer. Over to Miller. Down low, Walker. Miller, blue line, shot. Hall in front of the crease. Couldn't get a stick on it. Somebody broke a stick. Yeah, somebody on the Canes. They grabbed a stick off the bench into the far corner. And behind their own net, they've only got... Oh, my gosh, the app crashed again. This is 3 times tonight. Oh, my gosh, ESPN. This is really disappointing. I'll just go whatever broadcast comes up first. So I'll keep an eye on this. 12:12, so I can let the clock roll for a little bit. 3 freaking times tonight this app has crashed. It better not do it again tonight. Okay, I need my game. Just whichever feed comes up first, we'll go to. I'm gonna have to send them a message. This is insane. And then it's so slow to recover. I can't even get in this game. What is going on? All right, 11:51, the clock is stopped. So, oh my gosh, ESPN, this is trash. What am I paying you for? Hopefully there's the under 14 media timeout. I better select a broadcast then. Again, praying that they're at a media timeout. We got another penalty though. No. Blake hooking against Delandria. Okay, today. One additional. All right, let's go Sharks. They at least identify the players on the power play. Quentin Byfield. Yeah, I've heard of him. I think he's 77 or something. All right, we're at a commercial. Let me put in the Blake hooking at 8:09. Yeah, I've heard of Byfield only because I play NHL 94 with the 2025 playoff rosters. Blake. What number is Blake? 53. So the Sharks go back on the penalty. Well, I apologize. Can't do much about this app crashing on me. I can't tell if the Sharks are wearing teal or black. Goodrow had a shot off the left goalie pad. Or to the left side. I guess it'd be his right goalie pad. Yeah, it looked like something along the boards there was the penalty. All right, 11:51 to go. Power play, 19-13 shots on goal. Canes get it out of their own end. Klingenberg over to Celebrini. Smith, cross-ice pass to Foley, centered to Eklund, and the puck is frozen by Bussy. Wow, that was a good stop. Nope, I hit the wrong button. Cross-ice pass, far face-off circle. Oh, and deflected, and a great right pad save by Bussy. He's been sharp. Now, Sharks don't have as many shots on net, but they've had plenty of good opportunities. Eklund would have liked to have lifted that one, I would suppose, but good deflection. Yeah, Eklund, 72. Got it. All right, behind their own net, 11:20 to go. 126 on the power play. Celebrini centering pass goes past Smith. 21 for the Canes. Can't get it. He does get it out. Toffoli couldn't keep it in. Klingenberg passed to Toffoli, intercepted. Canes slowly tap it in behind the Sharks' goal, and they go for a change. Klingenberg drop pass to Celebrini, who skates it into the O-zone. Eklund chips it into the far corner. Toffoli along the far boards. Will Smith up the near board. Celebrini, Klingenberg, Toffoli. They're going around in circles. Counterclockwise. Will Smith battling in the near corner. And they send it out. The Canes clear it down the length of the ice. 33 seconds to go. Far now behind the net. Klingenberg brings it up. Drop pass to Celebrini. 23 seconds on the power play. And we got a whistle at 10:12. What was the whistle for? Oh, sorry. ESPN Plus is what I'm using that keeps. Oh, Blake. Yeah. Former player. Gotcha. Yeah, he was a good one. Chipped out. Canes could try to get a shorty. Nope, they just pin it up the boards. Near the Canes bench. Orloff finally corrals it. The penalty is just about over. We're even strength. 19-14 shots on goal. Behind the net, goalie plays it to the near corner. Sent out of the zone. Red line dump in by the Sharks. 9:35 to go. Why is my clock so far behind? Play in front of the net. I don't know if they ever got one on net. Oh, they took a shot away from Carolina. 18-14. Sharks with the puck. They send it in behind the net. Centering pass. Oh, my gosh. How did he not score just outside the crease? Flipped it high, I think, or wide into the near corner from the far side. That could have been a Sharks goal. All right. 23 sends it to neutral ice. Carolina has it. They're on a line change. Sent into the O-zone. Backhander went to nobody. He was trying to center it. Nobody got it. Sharks going the other way. Battle in the far corner. Puck is loose. Stolen by the Sharks in the slot. Back at the blue line. Sent into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Behind the... In the slot. Carolina tried to get it out of the zone. Finally does. Under 8.5 to go. Second period. 18-15 shots on goal. That one might have been on goal. That was just a dump in. Sent up the ice by the Sharks. Going the other way, Carolina. 28. Drop pass to 11. To 28. Backhander is way wide into the near corner. 28 has it behind the net. Shot from the faceoff circle and a save by the Sharks goalie, 33. Alex N. Yeah, 53 for the Sharks. Really missed a potential easy goal. Jeff Skinner. All right, clock is stopped for the media timeout at 7:53. 19-15, they say. Shots on goal. Blake, Billy Joe Armstrong, the Green Day singer, is a Canucks and Sharks fan. Interesting. Yes, I suspect they're bots. Star Strider. I don't. We've gotten so many AHL and ECHL affiliates in the last few games. So I feel like it's bots, but they're not like trying to share links. They're not spamming the channel so bad. So I've just let it go for now. Occasionally they come up with who their favorite player is. So I don't know. I've just been letting it go. If it annoys anybody, I'll be sure to hide them. Oh, all right. Let's check the other scores. Stars now up 3-0 over the Wild. Second intermission. Golden Knights have come back. They've got the 3-2 lead over the Flames in Calgary with 8:15 to go. Yeah, I remember buying their first album, but I never listened to them. All right, Knights over the Flames. Great. There goes my scoring software. Awesome. First intermission, Penguins and Ducks tied at 2. It was 2-0 Penguins early. All right, software is alive. We've got the face-off. Shot was high and wide. Right outside the crease. Shot by Carolina. No good. And then a long one from the blue line. A glove save at 7:39. 2016 shots on goal. So that one must not have been on net. All right. I know 73 is Toffoli. 71 is Celebrini. Okay. Eklund is 72. Yeah, this is... Got to remember these. Gaudet, 81. Okay. Misa, 77. I know 71 on the Canes is Taylor Hall. All right. Number 10 on the face-off. And we get a psych by the linesman. Sharks battling. They couldn't get it out of their own end. Behind the net, Carolina sends it to the near corner. Cross-ice pass is out of the zone. Bad play by Carolina. They dump it in again to the near corner. Sharks behind their own net. Not out yet. Near the blue line. Now it's carried out by the Canes bench. Stolen. Sharks going the other way. 3-on-3. Pass gets off the stick into the near boards. Almost a perfect one-timer. Just couldn't get enough of the puck. Shot. Saved behind the net. Battle for the puck. Canes in the O-zone still. Sharks unable to clear. Back at the blue line. Shot. Save. And a long bomb from the blue line. And Alex N with the save. Misa going off for a change. Will Smith heading back on the ice. 6:40 to go. 22-16. Carolina shots on goal. Game tied at 1-1. All right. Face-off one from the far face-off circle. Cross-ice pass shot. Kick save. Might have been wide, but a good save just in case by the goalie for San Jose. In the near boards. Battle for the puck near corner. Still battling for the puck. There's about 3 players each team just battling. Oh, wraparound backhand attempt. No good. Shot blocked by San Jose. Now they skated out of the O-zone. Long pass into the far corner. Chased down by Will Smith. He centered it. Nobody there for the Sharks. And the puck gets out of the zone for Carolina. They're in the O-zone. Centering pass. Shot. And, oh my gosh. Oh, they pushed it in late. But was there interference? They say Kane's goal. I thought they might rule interference, but it is 2-1 Canes. Yeah, they had a great far boards pass or far face-off circle. Great shot. Changed to the backhand. It was about to trickle in. There was like the goalie stick and 2 defenders stick there, and nobody could stop the puck. And it went off the post. That's what happened, not off the goalie. And I think 28 poked it in. That is William Carrier. Yeah, poke shot. Exactly. Unassisted. Yeah, because the Sharks touched the pass. Yeah, there's probably no assist. 2-1, 5:42 to go. Scramble for the puck at neutral ice. Carolina comes away with it. And in the far corner. Worked around to the near boards. Far corner behind the Sharks net. Battle for the puck. Sent up the near boards. Not out. Canes keep it in, but now the Sharks have the puck. Well, Sharks are playing well today, though. They're only down 2-1. 5:12 to go. I think we got an immediate timeout here. 25-16 shots on goal. They added the assists. So Carrier, his first goal, 14-14. Nikishin and Martinuk, or that's how you say it, on the assist. Their third each. Poor Sharks. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They should have beaten Vegas. They could have. They had like 2 or 3 attempts at an empty net, like close range, and couldn't get an empty net goal. Vegas came the other way. It was like somewhere around a minute left. They were doing a dump in just inside the red line. It took a funny bounce and went in, and then the goalie came out to play the puck near the blue line, misplayed it, and they got an easy tap-in goal and lost in overtime. And then they were up 6-something, at least 6-4 on the Ducks. Ducks stormed back and won it 7-6 in overtime. So they've had a rough start. So I think this is their third game. All right, so let's look at the. All right, well, hang on. We'll look at them all real quick if we got time. All right, Walker on the first goal. Puck is there. Yeah, right here. Shot. Just beat him glove side. This was a Sharks goal. Yeah, Toffoli intercepted, found is that Celebrini, who buried it 5-hole. No, it was Eklund. Sorry, Celebrini 71. And then on this one, just a backhand stuffed in right in the crease. That was the goal after it went off the post. All right, we are back underway. I should have held off on doing that. 5 minutes to go. Into the near corner, Sharks. Carolina behind the net. Back to the blue line. Carolina sends one. I don't know if that got on net. It's 26-16 shots on goal. 27 now, so that one did. Centered back at the blue line. Another shot ripped into the near corner. Behind the net. Behind the Sharks net. Kane's far board shot on goal and a save again by Alex N. Riley. All right, 28-16 shots on goal. 4:21 to go in the second. Face-off. Dumped in, from the blue line. Near face-off circle, another glove save and another good shot. Carolina peppering the Sharks now. And let's see. What do we got here? That was one of the better games this season so far, the one in Vegas. Yeah. Hey, Hudson Shut. Welcome. Sorry, we don't have channel names. We get handle names for some reason. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. 29-16 shots on goal. 2-1 Carolina into the near corner. Sharks keep it in at the blue line. They send it in front of the net into the far corner. Canes clear it to neutral ice, I meant to say. 27, near faceoff circle behind the Sharks net. Far faceoff circle, centering pass, blast, broke his stick. That was number 19 on the Canes. He gets a stick from the bench. 20, that's Aho, centers it. Taylor Hall sends it to the blue line. Canes on a change. At least they're defensemen. It's like they're on the power play. Far faceoff circle. Shot. Save. Another glove save. And the goalie just keeping the Sharks in this game. It is 30-16 shots on goal. We're not even through the second period yet. Nedeljkovic, however you say it. He's having a great night despite being down 2-1. Hey, Alex, welcome in. All right. 31-16 now, shots on goal. Far face-off circle, draw. Oh, guess what? Psych, we're going to kick out a Hurricane and send in Taylor Hall to take the draw. Face-off. Still battling for the puck. Sent up the far boards, not out. Canes, far face-off circle, centering pass, backhander doesn't get through. Blocked into the far corner. Hall is there. It's chipped out finally by the Sharks. At 2. Nope, we got a whistle at 2:55. What was the call here? Maybe it went into the bench area. That's all I can think. I only watched Maple Leafs beat the Predators. That's the only game I've watched. Face off. I did that on the channel. Behind the net. Hall. Kept in. Shot. Save. In the crease. Loose. He's froze the puck. It's been unbelievable. Nedeljkovic. Keeping them in the game. 2:45 to go. Sharks still only down a goal thanks to their goalie standing on his head. Oh, that was going to be deflected too. He didn't see it. Yeah, it was like bouncing in front of him. It was loose. But then he finally did freeze it. Alex just having a great game tonight. Trying to keep the Sharks in this game against the 2-0 Hurricanes. Man, this has been like an extended power play, like almost like a major. How much they've had the puck in the O-zone, Carolina, right now. Far corner. Behind the net to 28. Apologies, don't know these teams' names very well. First game for both of them. All right. Dumped in right from neutral ice. Man, the Sharks can't get anything going the other way. Finally, they skated out of the zone, and they're going to just dump it in. Oh, 53 had a chance. Is that Skinner? And it's already the other way, but the Sharks have it at neutral ice. 3 has it, sent ahead. 21 chips it in. Oh, no, it went into the stands. That wasn't hopefully it was blocked, because otherwise that's a delay of game penalty, but I don't think it was indirect. Alex likes the Oilers. Yeah, I was rooting for them against the Panthers the last 2 years. I'm having a good Tuesday. Thank you. How are you? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I'll have to catch up on the chat. We got a center ice face-off. It's 17-8 shots on goal. Carolina in the second period. Yeah, Bussy's had a few stellar saves, but the Canes have dominated the last like 10 minutes or so, I feel like. Behind the net, Bussy plays it to the near corner. Sharks get it back, send it behind the net. Far boards, sent behind the net again. Centering pass, good shot by 81, and it's saved by Bussy. They send it up ahead all alone. 50, and a shot and a goal again. By the Hurricanes, and it's 3-1. Number 50 on the goal. Eric Robinson, backhander. The Sharks got a great opportunity on the other end, and the Canes quickly moved the puck up the ice. And backhander, I think it went 5-hole on Alex. And 1:21 to go. 33-17 shots on goal. All right. Eklund into the near corner. Canes have it. 1:03 to go. Second period. Under a minute. Sent ahead. Canes with the puck. The attack zone time must be crazy this period. Back to the blue line and out. Canes couldn't keep it in. And it looks like it was chipped into the bench or the netting. We got 44.9. I'm just going to put 45 seconds. Let's scroll down. I'll have to catch up on the chat. Apologies. Back underway. Center ice draw. Up the near boards. Canes cleared it, but the Sharks carry it into the O-zone. Shot from the far faceoff circle. Blocked. Sent out of the zone. Sharks take it over at neutral ice. Back in their own end. Battle for the puck. Behind the net. 20 seconds to go. Centered. And Canes. Uh-oh, that might have gone in without a tip. This might be a delay game. But I don't know. Maybe not. They're showing the fan who got the puck. 14 and a half. All right, I guess it was deflected, so no penalty. We got Aho, number 20, out there for the Canes. I think he's taking this next draw. They look like they have an NC State logo on their one shoulder, I swear, the Canes. Chipped out of the zone by the Sharks. Sharks player fell down. Do we have a delayed penalty coming for a trip? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Looks like the Sharks... No, it's the end of the second. I thought it might be offside. All right, we're at the end of two periods. It was no score, I believe, after one. We had 4 goals, 3 of them by the Canes in the third, make it the second period. Canes 3, Sharks 1, end of second period. All right, I'll put the goals up here. Should be a little easier for you to see. Let me catch up on the chat. First of all, 14 votes in the poll. 86% going for the Canes. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm just following the league. I have ESPN Plus, so I'm trying to do as many hockey games as I can. The ESPN Plus, you just get NHL and college sports, basically. Hey, Rhonda. Hello. Welcome. Just saw you pop in. Yeah, at least they're not getting blown out. I'm in the Chicago area. I had the Hawks for free all last year over the air. They finally signed an agreement with Comcast Comcast Xfinity. And part of the deal, they had to take off the over-the-air signal to sign the agreement with Comcast Xfinity for Chicago Sports Net. So I did the Hawks opener because I had ESPN Unlimited at the time, and now I just have ESPN Plus. Unlimited is $30 a month. Plus is currently $12, about to go up to $13 a month. So yeah, I get everything that's not on TNT, ESPN, NHL Network, and not the Hawks. Oh, well, good luck, Star Strider. Hope everything goes well for your parents and their move. Yeah, congrats to them. Oh, okay, gotcha, yeah. Again, I had it for free last year and enjoyed it, even though the Hawks stunk. Yeah, I know. Streaming has gotten so expensive. It was affordable like 9 years ago, and it just kept going up and up. It's insane. to Mickey Mouse, Tampa. If you don't want me to put all this up, just let me know. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. Yeah, the Lightning might be all right. Yeah. I'm sick of Florida Panthers, though. Oh, yeah. The other Will Smith, not the Sharks Will Smith. The get my wife's name out of your mouth, Will Smith. Thanks for a heads up for us. Okay. Hello, Rhonda. Thanks for chiming in. Oh, let me get the clock up so we know. And what's coming up? Let's see. Next 5 days through Sunday. Yeah, we had a pretty good day. Thanks, Rhonda. Hope you had a good day as well. Hope everybody in the chat had a good day. Good Tuesday. Good start to your Wednesday if you're joining us from around the world. Hut's fine. HHO. Okay. Oh, either is satellite even a thing anymore, but between cable, I just refuse to do cable. I'm done with cable. I'd rather even pay more for streaming than to have cable. But between cable and streaming, it's a joke. So I'm just paying just to get some extra hockey. I have Prime, so we'll do free, and I have NFL. So I have ESPN Plus and NFL Plus. That way I get the NFL games that are on ESPN sometimes on Monday night instead of ABC. Plus, then I don't have to pay for Netflix or whatever other streaming service they decide to put games on. The only problem is mobile or tablet. Yeah, it's either cell phone or tablet only. It has to be a mobile device, but it usually is a pretty good deal. But then I've had trouble with my tablet. I can't get the full screen on the landscape mode. It's always profile, the biggest screen, and that drives me crazy. It sometimes is most of the first half. All right. Sports live broadcasting is a tough practice. It's hard to get busted by the copy. Yeah. Yeah, I've only been doing this. I haven't even been doing it 9 months yet. Just started in January. It started as a Chicago Blackhawks and eventually a Chicago Wolves, channel live stream, and just have gotten various content. Little bit of UFL and then baseball helped, but then what really grew the channel was doing WNBA in May, like mid-May. So that's what really helped the channel. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I know. This is a recent change by YouTube. It first popped up 2 or 3 years ago. Then they emphasized it more early in the year. And then all of a sudden, within sometime this month of October, they switched from the handles, which are after the @ symbol, from the channel name. Mine's the same handle and channel name. So, just call me Sin or Sinbin. Well, yeah, all I know is play-by-play. That's about it. Hockey is really hard to live play-by-play, but I enjoy it. I don't know. WNBA, I felt was pretty natural to me. Once I knew all the players, too, less teams, less players, it became much easier. But, yeah. Hockey, I don't know. I just kind of picked up hockey off and on in the last 10, 12 years, I'd say. because at my old job I used to live score games. Not play by play, just putting shots and goals and assists and and penalties for the output for the company I worked for. All right, I got to take a quick break. Let me double check the shots to see if they made any changes. 33-17. All right, we'll go through the goals again. Sean Walker opened the scoring in the second at 124, slap shot. Aho and Jarvis on the assist. Eklund for the Sharks' first goal tied it up. 4:38, a wrister, 5-hole from Toffoli and Leddy. And Rhonda, if you're wondering what the 5-hole is, it's between the goalie's legs because the upper posts are 1 and 2, and the bottom corners are 3 and 4, and through the goalie's legs is 5. That's just what they call it in hockey. Carrier gave the I almost said Panthers, as in the football team, the Hurricanes the lead 2-1. Yeah, he poked it in from the crease. Puck was loose. Sharks couldn't get it out of there. Nikishin and Martinuk, I guess, on the assist. Wow, having trouble with the app again. It's all blurry. I don't know what's going on with the band. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm having internet issues. Sinbin admin's probably streaming, but it's like our last night of a free preview of Hulu, so I'll leave it. I'll try to close whatever I can that I don't need open. All right. What was I saying? Carrier from Nikishin and Martinuk. Then Robinson, his second of the year, a backhander at 18:39, gave the Hurricanes the 3-1 lead, the assist to Riley. Man, Brent Burns is still playing. Holy cow. Longtime Shark. Avalanche and Kane. What team? I forgot. I just saw him the other night, and I already forgot what team he's on. Brent Burns. Yeah, I do like following minor league. I haven't really bought sports cards in a long time. Yeah, I don't have that many jerseys. I've been buying I prefer hats, and I've gotten some sweatshirts. I got a couple T-shirts. I have this one, and I have the Quebec Nordiques shirt. I kind of bought. I don't have a hat for every team. I have a hat for every baseball team, but I don't follow baseball anymore. I just always liked baseball unis. Okay, good. You're welcome. Game or team in the league? Well, I guess I'd want to see a Stanley Cup final game, but I know that's I don't know. I haven't been to a NHL game in a long time. I've seen AHL with the Chicago Wolves a couple times in the last 2 or 3 years, I'd say. But I don't know. My team is now the Kings. Blackhawks I've kind of abandoned. Don't really care because I'm not going to get to see them. And I'm kind of adopting the Hurricanes as my second favorite team because the Chicago Wolves are currently their affiliate. All right, I got to take a quick break. I'll be back. Thanks, everybody. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you for your support. Doing one or both does help get YouTube to help recommend us to other potential viewers and helps us with growing the channel. All right, I put the other scores up. We've got another final to pass along. Knights did win in Calgary 4-2 over the Flames. Earlier games, 3-2 Caps over the Lightning in overtime. Oilers 2-0 over the Rangers. Added a empty net goal with around a minute to go. 5-4 Habs over the Canadians. Habs is their nickname. 5-4 Canadians over the Kraken in overtime in Montreal. And here's the other games in progress. Oh, yeah. As seen on Sinbin Stream, Leafs 7, Predators 4, 2 empty net goals for the Leafs. 2-2 Penguins Ducks, 12:22 in the second. So Deuce is Wild. Stars 3, Wild finally got a goal, but there's only 13:46 to go in the third. All right, I'll be right back. Going to skip the music. I'll be right back. Thanks, guys. All right, we are back. Just plugging in my phone. Battery's almost dead. Oh, man. Shoot. All right. Well, apologies. Internet's a little wonky right now. So audio should still come through clean, but sometimes the video might freeze up a little bit. I'm streaming at 720p, 3,000 kilobits per second, and it's just that this ESPN app, I think, uses up a lot of bandwidth, and it's like my internet is just too slow. Hoping to resolve this sometime next year, hopefully early. Let's double check the audio. Oh. Wait, I guess I didn't join my YouTube app live here. Let's try this again. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah, we were talking about games to go to and stuff. Oh, I got to reset and get ready for the third period, though, first. All right. ready for the third. We can take this stuff down. And I'll check in on the chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Whalers. Yeah. I know, that was the 90s. I only remember the Whalers, really, from the NHL games. I love those NHL games on Genesis. Yeah, the hockey game is terrible now. EA's ruined it. I hear you. I like NHL 2014 on the Xbox 360 because you can play it in NHL 94 mode. Yeah, didn't they were pretty close to making the playoffs last year, the Flames, I think. Calgary, yeah, the Calgary's is kind of nice. I have a Calgary jersey, the old one. Yeah, sorry, Star Strider. As a Hawks fan, don't like the Stars still. Yeah, the Avs are good. Yeah, the Red Wings. Yeah, I hate. I'll get you there. I hate the Blues the most. I think I really don't like the Ducks either. All right, we are just about set. Third period about to start. Face off, controlled by the Canes, and they dump it in from the red line. They are going right to left this period, and San Jose is going to be going left to they're going, right to left. San Jose going left to right. Long shot from the blue line is saved. Another shot is sent wide. It's like 3 shots for $1 here for Carolina. Still battling in the far corner. Near faceoff circle. That one's backhanded and chipped into the netting, the protective netting behind the goal. So it doesn't fly off into the stands. Wow, that was a big hit. All right, let's check the shots on goal. 33-17 still. Oh, okay. None of those went on net? All right, San Jose finally gets it out of their own end. Up ahead, but behind their own net. Canes send it around the near boards, down the length of the ice. They beat the icing call, though. 27 centers it. Oh, my gosh, how did that not go in the net? Did that hit the post, or was that a save? Toffoli at center ice, skates it in, pass, shot. And I don't know if that was saved or not. We're going the other way. 81.7 miles per hour on that last shot. Wow. Yeah, none of these are on net. Still 33-17. Far face-off circle. That shot goes over the top of the goalie into the near corner. I got to fix this mic before tomorrow, though. The stand, I mean. All right. Far face-off circle shot. That is also into the netting, and we'll have another face-off at 18:30 to go. I guess the Sharks are wearing black. I thought it might be teal, but yeah, they are wearing black jerseys, black everything, just with some white and teal striping. How could none of these be shots on goal? They just showed a play that looked like it was on net. All right, I'm trying to get the clock in sync. There we go. Behind the net, behind the Canes net. Canes finally clear it to neutralize. Taylor Hall, cross ice pass, drop, shot, and goal. Nice pass, tic-tac-toe, and another goal for the Canes. Taylor Hall will get the second assist. It was a cross-ice pass to the far face-off circle, and then a drop pass. Nothing the goalie could do. He had tried to defend the guy in the far face-off circle, and no defender could knock either of the passes down. And they were late. I think he got a piece of it, and it still went into the net. Just incredible passing by the Canes. And that is Shane Gostabehere Harry from Stankoven and Hall. Yeah, sorry. I heard them pronounce the name, and I've already forgotten how it is. 18:03 to go. 34-17. They've doubled up the shots now. All right, they toyed with them for a while into the second period, but now the Canes just dominated. And to the end of that, like the last 10 minutes of that second period. Behind the net battle for the puck into the near corner. All right. 37, backhander, 50, near shot and save, apparently. 17-32. I thought they may have scored again. That should be another shot on goal. Nope, 34-17. Oh, he hit it high. Might have hit the crossbar. This was Robinson, number 50. He flipped it up. Oh, no, it didn't. It just was high. It didn't even hit anything. I think the puck must have been on edge, and he flipped it end over end. And the Sharks take their timeout. Their coach has had it. He is ripping them a new one here and chewing them out for their poor play in the last, half of the game here. Especially since the midpoint of the game. Again, Shane G on the goal, his first of the year. Stankoven, I guess, and Hall. Great tic-tac-toe passing. If they got the visualizer, I'll show. Yeah, they do at the next whistle. Or in the first media timeout, I'll show you the goal visualizer. All right, face-off. Sharks send it up the far boards and out. They're at neutral zone. Turned it over, though, to the I just about said Panthers again. Hurricanes. I'll just say Canes. Into the far corner. Sharks up the near far boards. Finally get it out of their own end. Canes take over in their defensive end. Behind the net. Skated into the O zone. Centering pass. That shot is blocked into the far corner, though. And now it just got out of their reach. Sharks would have had a nice break there. I do like Tyler Toffoli, former King on the Sharks. I'd be rooting for the Sharks, I guess, if it wasn't against the Canes or the Kings. Offsides, I think, on the Sharks. 16-38. Easy to make goals if you're up to. Well, isn't 2-goal lead the hardest lead or the least safest lead in hockey? I hear what you're saying. It's a very good question. We'll come back to it. 16.5, but I mean, I've heard that, and it does seem to hold. It is logical. Shot. Oh my gosh, that must have been wide. Cross-ice pass. The Canes are just peppering them. Behind the net, they're showing no mercy. Far corner. To the blue line, another shot that is blocked. Finally out of but dumped immediately back in. Canes will have to tag up. Somebody was definitely offside. Both teams trying to get line changes. Bit of a mess at neutral ice, and we got a whistle at 15:57. We might have a penalty. Maybe too many men on the ice on the Canes. What's the call here? It is a Carolina penalty. They had 7 men on the ice. This has got to be too many men on the ice. They're not going to call it? I guess the Canes didn't touch it? Oh, yeah, the hometown boos. Wow. They did touch the puck. That should have been a too many men on the ice call. I don't know why they didn't call it. Why did they blow the whistle then? Wow, Sharks got screwed on that one. Canes had 7 men on the ice. That's too many. And they touched the puck. That's automatically a too many men on the ice penalty, 2-minute minor. All right, Canes have it. Cross ice pass to Taylor Hall in the near boards, back to the blue line. A blast is wide into the, now sent behind the Sharks net again. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Hall falls down. 10 on the pass for the Sharks. He gets it back along the boards and dumps it in to the far corner. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Now behind the Canes net. They send it to the neutral zone and back in their own defensive end for the Sharks. I got to get the clock going a little faster here. 14:50 and again. All right, Sharks in the O zone, just short for offensive zone. Behind the net. Near boards. Centering pass blocked. Battle by the penalty box area. Now 5 has it. It's Chatfield for the Canes, I think. Up ahead. Sharks take it in their own end. Send it back down. It was tipped, so no icing. Behind the net, Bussey to Chatfield. Out of their own end, but sent back in by the Sharks. Believe we're getting line changes. At least the Canes are. Up the near boards, the penalty box side. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Behind the net, Sharks net. Into the far corner. Back out of the zone. And the Canes defense will take it behind the Canes net. 35-17 shots on net. A goal. This is crazy. They played them pretty even for first half of the game, too. It just got out of hand. That, for the Sharks. All right, 13.5 to go. Coming up on a under 14 media timeout. Centering pass gets blocked. Sharks going the other way. To Foley. His pass is blocked. It goes the other way, retreating into their own end. Now sending it up. Puck is knocked down. Canes have it in front of their own net. Sent down the middle. Drop pass, cross ice pass to the near boards. Behind the net battle for the puck once again. 27 with the puck, centering pass shot. And a glove save? Or did it go into, no, it went into the netting. And we have immediate timeout. So it is 4-1 with 12:50 to go. It was 3-1 after 2. And yeah, the Sharks tied at 1-1, 4:38 to go, and it wasn't until Carrier gave the Canes the 1-goal lead back at 14-14, that it start to unravel. I mean, and the Canes just it was almost like a major penalty. They just had so much attack zone time in the second half of that second period, and they made the Sharks pay for it. Goals at 14-14 and 18-39. So only 5:46 to go, and then a minute, 21 to go in the period. So, and it just unraveled, and then less than 2 minutes in, they take the 4-1 lead. But the Sharks, like I said, they played pretty well for at least half the game. We got 19 votes, 79% Canes, 21% Sharks. Tomorrow night, Senators, Sabres. Ugh. Sabres are bad. They've only had 2 goals in their 3 games. They're 0-3. So, again, just because that's the only game that I can do at that time. And then we'll join Flames Mammoth as soon as possible. Probably will be underway already. It's 2.5 hours isn't enough. But just kind of wanted to do both. Steelers, Bengals Thursday. Sharks, Mammoth Friday. Saturday, going to do my 2 favorite teams. Hurricanes, Kings. Sunday, triple header. for football, including the Packers, the middle game at 3:25 at Arizona Cardinals. All right, 12:40 to go. Shot. Oh, it's in. Did it get tipped? Another goal by the Canes. Blake, number 53, with the blast, unless it got redirected in front of the net. 5-1. And the Canes are just putting on an offensive clinic. A show. They had it back at the blue line, cross-ice pass, and one-timed it. Wow, what a shot from just outside the top of the near face-off circle. And he may have gotten a stick on it, and it hit the post and went in. Just there's nothing the goalie can do. Sharks' defense is just poor, or porous. All right, into the far corner. In the Sharks' defensive end. They finally get it out to neutral ice. They chase it. Bussy plays it behind the Carolina net. And finally, Carolina skates it out of their own end. They lose the puck by the Sharks bench. Take it you're enjoying it. Welcome, Peter. Doing Canes Kings Saturday night. Lone game of the night. All right, pass ahead by... Oh, did it go by... that might have been icing. It is. 11:47 to go. And hello. I don't know. It was just 19%. Somebody voted them recently. It was like 81-19, I thought, just a little bit ago. Well, it was only... I didn't put the poll up till after it was 0-0, I think. And it was 1-1 or 2-1 briefly. And we got a penalty coming up on the Sharks to boot. And now tempers are flaring. We got some pushing and shoving. Haven't seen any punches really. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of lined or swing your partner around and round. But no punches landed, I don't think. It was all just pushing and shoving at 11:37 to go. I got to check the shots on goal here. So it will be a Carolina power play. 37-17. Yeah, again, this game was close till like the halfway mark. Whoa, had to be a... Did Carolina get away with a boarding call after the whistle? This should be coincidental minors. This can't be just on the Sharks. That was an ugly hit. A trip on Dickinson. Or roughing. Oh, we got a bunch of penalties. Oh, it's 4 to one guy and 2 to the other. All right, this might take me a little bit. It will be 4-on-4 for a little bit. Gossabir. Okay, that's how you say that name. All right, this has the numbers. That's why I need it real quick. All right, Dickinson, number 6 for 2 minutes. And then... Wait. What? Oh, okay, let me delete it. Or maybe... Yeah, hang on, let me delete it. So 4 minutes to Dickinson. Hold on. And 2 minutes to Nikishin, number 21. All right. There we go. I don't know. The broadcast, even NHL.com had it wrong for a little bit. All right. We got a 2-minute power play then for the Canes. All All right, in the far corner, 11:12 to go. I got to speed up the clock a little bit. There we go. Ehlers pass. I can't remember Ford's name already. Sorry, Jarvis centers over to Ehlers. Four has it shot from the slot, and it's knocked away into the neutral ice, into their own net end. Aho backhanded pass. Ehlers drop pass to Jarvis. Behind the net. Ehlers sends it up the near boards to Aho. Cross ice, blue line pass. Gets it right back. Down low. Oh my gosh, the app crashed again. This is 4 times tonight in 2 games. I should probably uninstall and reinstall the app. I don't understand this. I'll keep an eye on NHL.com. 9:44 to go. Still 5-1. Gosh darn it. 38-17 shots on goal. Let me try to get back in the game. It's driving me crazy. I'll just take whatever feed they give me. All right. Whistle at 9:07 looks like. I don't know. Last time all right, here we go. We're back. I'm back on the San Jose feed. 9:05 to go. Why am I so far behind? It must stall and get behind, too. I guess I should get out and get back in. All right. So the power play. All right. Puck frozen by the Sharks. I don't think my software did it right. Hold on. Yeah, I think I'll delete the penalties because we're back to 5-on-5. Yeah, this software can't handle it. So we'll just delete it out. All right, we're back to 5-on-5. Apologies. Stupid ESPN app crashed 4 times tonight and twice in each game. Not happy. I don't know if it's the app or my TV, but not happy. 39-17 shots on goal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So here's coming up. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just decided 3 football games takes a toll on my voice. I might start looking into doing Sunday night hockey. I don't have any available this week. I could have done so many games on Saturday, and I thought, no, do something during the day and just rest my voice and make sure I can get to bed earlier and not so late instead of doing a doubleheader 6 and 9. And again, I think I picked my 2 teams: Hurricanes because they're Chicago Wolves are their affiliate, and Kings just because I do like Kopitar. Want to see him have a good year on his last. Oh, you're going Thursday? Oh yeah, it's up against the kitchen spill. That's very good. Oh, frozen puck is when the goalie puts his glove down on it. I'm sorry. I should have explained that. That's just when the goalie puts the glove down and gets a whistle. That's how that's the goalie freezes the puck. Yeah. Oh, centering pass went through everybody. It would have been a good opportunity again for Carolina. And here, the puck is frozen by the Sharks goalie in the crease. 8:37 to go. Yeah, I should have thought of explaining that one. Oh, excuse me. Good gravy. What are the shots now? 39-17. Yeah, another great scoring opportunity. Nice pass to 37 and a good shot on goal. All right, behind the net, far corner. Sharks send it behind their own net, near corner. 7-0 shots on goal this period, and we only got 8:20 to go. Sharks can't get any offense. Another whistle at 8:21. What's this one for? All right, 40-17 shots on goal. Talking about Svechnikov. He just had the great shot on net just now. But before the last whistle, the previous one. All right, 8:12 to go. Shot blocked. Sharks finally get it out of their own end. Send it in from the red line. Looks like Toffoli was chasing. Couldn't get there. Up the near boards. Canes not out. Now they pass it up near the bench area. This is gonna be icing though. Nobody touched it. It went off the boards and right down the ice. Looks like did Stahl ice it? Number 11? I don't know. They were just showing Stahl, Jordan Stahl. I take it you have the Sharks in mind. They've got the infrastructure. I mean, AHL, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I think we had a puck go over the glass on the side near the bench area. So 7:42 to go. Another whistle. Wow, the Sharks don't have any shots on goal yet this period. Unbelievable. Face off, center ice. Sharks win the draw. Send it into the zone. Aho couldn't get it to a teammate. Sharks centering pass, and that was 72. I forgot who whiffed or mishit it. Was not on net. Sharks in their own end through the neutral zone. Drop pass goes out of the O zone, back to the neutral zone in front of the Canes bench. Pass ahead near boards at the blue line. Canes have it once again. Shot saved into the near corner. That'll be 41 shots on goal. At least I thought it was on net. Yeah, there we go. Canes take it again. Into the zone, into the offensive zone. Shot. That was way wide or high. Kept in at the blue line. Nope, the Sharks got it. They got a 2-on-2 up ahead on net. Or that might not have been on net. Kind of just dumped it in. It was to the side of the net. That still might not be a shot on goal. It was a glove. It was gloved by... Oh, thanks, Peter. No problem. Thanks for being here. Thanks for asking questions, Rhonda. Again, if you're not sure on something, chances are somebody else listening might not know either. All right, they kicked a Shark player out of the draw. I think it might be Skinner now, 53. And another. Come on, man. Just drop the puck. I hate this. Kept in by the Sharks in the far corner. Centering pass gets intercepted by Taylor Hall. He's going the other way. Oh, he falls down. The puck is... Sharks player slow to get up. Sharks have the puck in the near boards. Sent out of the zone. And we got a whistle at 6:08. For what? Offsides? The guy delivering the hit is the one that got hurt. He landed flat on his back. He was drilling Taylor Hall into the Sharks bench area. And they called the Canes for a penalty. So who is that? 26. Walker for hooking. Must have happened. That's why the whistle happened. All right, Sharks go on the power play, trailing by 4, though. 6:03 to go now. Sharks behind the Canes net, battle for the puck. Near boards. Pass to Will Smith in front of the net. He got it to Toffoli, who couldn't get a stick on the puck, and Celebrini has it cross up. That got deflected by Carolina into the netting at 5:40. So the Sharks are on the 5-on-4 power play. With my score thing, it counts down the player who has the penalty. So the penalized team, when you watch the TV broadcast, it'll say Sharks on the power play. So this is like an international version, I think. But that's the only hockey score bug I could find on the site I'm using. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Canes. They have it behind the Sharks' net, too, into the far corner. Battle for the puck. It comes to the near corner. 5:22 to go. Celebrini to the right wing. Smith has to retreat. Toffoli dumps it in front of the Canes bench. Near boards clear down the length of the ice by the Canes. Only a minute left on the power play. Canes still don't, Sharks still don't have a shot on goal in the third period. Up ahead to Skinner. He dumps it in. Near corner, Kurashev. Battle behind the net. Misa centers it to Orlov. Skinner back to Orlov. Blue line. Over to Skinner. Top of the faceoff circle. Shot. Might have hit a Shark. So I don't think it went on net. Kurashev behind the net. Passes. It's picked off. Canes have it near boards. And they clear it down the length of the ice. Into the far corner. Orlov picks it up. 12 seconds on the power play. Kurashev dumps the puck in. Far face-off circle clear and out. Just Orlov couldn't keep it in for the Sharks. Pass to the near boards. And we're at full strength. 4 minutes remaining. 41-17 shots on goal. 4-1 Canes. 5-1 Canes, pardon me. Shot, almost another one. Deflected into the far corner. Canes, Sharks battling behind the Sharks net for the puck. And 77 can't get it out. Now the Sharks finally skate it out and they chip it or dump it into the O-zone, up the near boards. I don't think that was a shot on goal. We'll see. Oh, glove down by 23. Couldn't get a stick on it. Got hit. And the Canes clear it, but this might be icing. Yeah, they do call icing. I got something flying around by the computer. Awesome. 3:18 to go. (42-17) shots on goal. This is crazy. Not the goalie's fault at all. Just really bad defense by San Jose. Face off. Canes win it. Draw in their own end. Behind the net. Tried to center it in front of the crease, and the puck is frozen by Bussy on a good play. It looks like we got probably the last media timeout. Yeah. They don't take media timeouts after an icing. You don't even see that in video games. 42-17. Yeah. Unless you're playing a bad team by the computer, you've got an awesome team, or yeah, I hear what you're saying. That's my problem with sports games. It's why I got into gaming, but most sports games, they get too easy at one level. You move up to the next level, and it's impossible. Yeah, it's insane. 42-17. and 0 for the third period for the Sharks. That's the insane thing. Well, if you listen to me, I'll say Kings. If you listen to Star Strider, he'll say Stars. Well, if you root for the Chiefs, I guess the Avalanche are the closest geographically. Or no, maybe the Blues, but I hate the Blues. So you can go Kings or Canes with me if you want. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just sick of the Blackhawks and just really mad that I'd have to pay through the nose just to watch them. Somebody's got like teeth. One of the sets of teeth says womp and the other says chomp, and they're banging them together, but looks pretty disappointed in the stands. Ooh, Star Strider's even saying Kings. I don't know about that. Dallas Stars are pretty good. They've been consistently good. 3 minutes to go in this masterpiece. Behind the net. Oh, I think we had icing on the Sharks. 2:57. Again, it was 1-1. 30 minutes. Actually, 30. What? Almost. No, it was 1-1 35 minutes into the game. There was, or I don't know. Yeah, about 35 minutes into the game, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing the math wrong. Canes have the puck. Shot. Doesn't get through. It's in the near face-off circle. Celebrini, I think, chips it. Canes going the other way. Behind the net. Near corner. Sharks have it. 2:20 to go. Oh, man. Up. Finally, the Sharks have it again. Skating in their own end. They just can't get anything going offensively. Oh, man. I think they were offside, too. That guy had to tag up. 2 minutes remaining. And Canes dump it in. Far boards battle in the far corner. Sharks going the other way. They miss the pass, though. Canes have it by the penalty box. Send it in. 50 with it. Centering pass. Doesn't get through. Sharks send it out of the zone. Canes regroup in their own defensive end. 1.5 to go. Dump in. Behind the net. Canes with it. Centering pass. Goes through everybody. Farboard shot way wide into the near corner. Broken stick on a shot. Man, we've had some broken sticks tonight. Worked ahead. Sharks with the puck. They got 1:05 to get a shot on goal in the third period. Stuck on 17. This is insane. Pass behind the net. You'd think they were the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks struggled with getting shots on goal last year. Sharks weren't any better, though. Behind the net, Sharks playing it out of the corner. By the penalty box area. Just kind of playing ping pong, just back and forth here with the puck. Just they can't get anything going. Canes in their own end. 30 seconds to go. Up ahead. Shot or pass. Oh, that pass was taken and shot just wide, right through the crease. Could have been goal 6 easily. 15 seconds to go. Up ahead, right in front of their own net, a pass by the Canes, 7-6. Sent ahead, down the ice. That's going to be it, 2-1. And the Sharks did not get a shot in the third period. Unbelievable. Bussy with the win. I don't know if it was his career debut or season debut. Oh, okay, he's at least new to the Canes. Maybe they got called up. Canes 5, Sharks 1 final. All right. Well, thanks for watching with me. Let me catch up on the chat before we get out of here. Only 2 goals in the third there. We'll do the visualizer. Oh, postseason. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, because the Oilers. Well, the Kings are even worse. They can't beat the Oilers. I think the Oilers have beaten the Kings like 3 straight in the postseason, or 4 out of 5 years. Something insane. Who? Oh, the Stars. Okay. Well, let's see. There's no San Francisco team. There was the California Golden Seals like in the 70s, and then they moved to the Cleveland to become the Barons, and that was the last team to fold. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend being a Sharks fan. They're going through some rough times right now. Kings, I'm just rooting because Kopitar is retiring at the end of the year, and I liked them like 10, 12 years ago. Yeah, again, I'm going Canes. Again, they're the Chicago Wolves affiliate. Figure why not? They used to be the Hartford Whalers. They sometimes bust out these uniforms too. Probably the green or the white, though. I don't think they use the blue. Yeah, I don't know. No shot. I mean, getting shut out stinks, but I don't know. I wasn't sure what stat they were pointing to, but yeah. Thanks, Rhonda. Yeah, no worries. I'm always happy to explain if something's not clear. Cheerleaders are nice. But thanks, Rhonda. Thanks, Star Strider. I appreciate you both. Thanks for watching. Everybody else, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Please hit like and or subscribe. Doing one or both. Before you head out, doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend the channel to other potential viewers, and that will help me with growing the channel. All right, we'll do a quick post game here. Oh yeah, let's see the visualizer for the third period goals. So 4 gets the goal. He's coming up the ice, pass, drop pass, and then they beat him to the post. Nothing the goalie could do on that one. That was just great passing by the Hurricanes. And now Jackson Blake, number 53, gets the 5th and final goal. He's out here, the double circle. Blast from, top of the face-off circle and just beat him. Really not the goalie's fault. Stars, boo. I'm just kidding. That's fine. All right. Yeah, no, I know. They cannot beat the Oilers. I'm so sick and tired of it. Again, I like Kopitar and Dowdy, but all right. Thanks, Rhonda. Thanks, Star Strider. Appreciate you being here. Hope everybody has a great rest of their Tuesday. If you have anything left, I barely do. Have a great Wednesday. Hope to see you tomorrow night. Senators, Sabres, Flames, Mammoth. Until then, 6 o'clock, so a little over 18 hours till then. Take care. Sinbin Stream wishing you all the best. And Hope to see you soon. Signing out, and bye-bye.